rising block. Now, whenever we block, generally we try and block using both hands. Okay. One hand as a reaction to increase the power, and the other hand to do the block itself. Okay. Now, we're going to do a rising block, which is a block above the head. Okay. Something coming down towards the head, we need a powerful block to stop it. Now, please be careful when you do the rising block to make sure that it is above the head and not slightly to one side. This is a common mistake. Okay. Generally, most things, it would miss most things coming towards the head if it was slightly to one side. Okay, so make sure it requires a little bit of shoulder flexibility to make sure it's above the head. So, from our chumbi position, we're going to step out to the left, okay, and do a left arm rising block. So we go into sitting stance. Here, look, sitting stance. We make a cross. Both fists are facing outwards, so we can see our fingers and our thumbs. Okay. Now, the left hand, this is this one here, okay, is going to rise upwards and turn. Okay, as I do that, the other hand goes back to the hip in the same way it does when you do a punch. Okay. Now, notice I've turned my arm so that my outer forearm is going to take the brunt of any impact that's to come. Okay. It's my outer forearm or my little finger side of my arm. We call this the outer forearm because when our hands hang naturally, okay, the thumb is generally closer to the inside. So this is thought of as our inner forearm, the thumb side of our arm. The little finger side is our outer forearm. So we're going to step out to the side and rising block. Rising block is chukyo maki. In Korean. Chukyo rising maki block. Okay, 준비. Turning kick. Turning kick is one of the basic kicks in Taekwondo. Probably the most commonly used kick in the whole of Taekwondo. Probably the most versatile as well. Okay, very easy to do. Okay, lots of uses, great range, and it's used for getting around somebody's guard. If you consider a front kick coming straight, okay, if that way is blocked by a guard, then the turning kick comes around the guard, okay, and kicks to the areas that the front kick would have kicked if there was no guard there. Okay, so turning kick. First of all, just put your right leg back. Okay, now with the turning kick, we're trying to go around a guard, so we can't come up straight. Once you've been doing Taekwondo for a long time and speed is of the essence, okay, then some people kick with a straight leg for their turning. Okay, but in terms of basic techniques, we really need to lift our legs slightly to one side. Okay, so notice when I kick, okay, I'm bringing my foot out to the side slightly, okay, slightly out from my body. Okay, now the next most important thing is that I turn my foot, the one that's on the floor. Okay. So I can't do a proper turning kick whilst this foot is facing forwards. I need to pivot on this foot, turn the foot some way, at least 90 degrees, preferably more, preferably between 120 and 180 degrees. So, in order to do this kick properly, you must turn the foot on the floor. So as this knee moves around, my foot is turning on the floor. When my knee gets to the position that it's facing the target, which is right in front of me, when my knee is facing the target, then it's just a case of letting go with the bottom part of the leg. Kicking with the ball of the foot. Here, look, my knee is now facing the target. Okay, so knee up, around. When the knee faces the target, let go and bring it back into this position. And from there, you can put it down or put it down from where you started. Okay, so here we go. With my guard up now, I'm going to lift my leg. As my leg lifts up, I turn the body and turn the foot on the floor. When the knee's facing the target, let go and bring it back, step down. This is when I'll be going back into my guarding position. Okay, so there we go. The basic turn kick. Without turning this foot, okay, the kick is very stressful on the body. So make sure this foot turns so that your hips are in the correct position to perform the kick properly. Okay. So once again, just put your guard up. It's a good idea to keep your guard, keep putting your guard up whenever you practice your kicks. So, knee out to the side, turn the foot on the floor. Okay. Once it's gone past 90 degrees, hopefully your knee should be facing the target so you can let go, and then bring it back to this position, okay, and then down. Now when you do reach this position, and your foot's waiting to kick here, look like this is called the chamber position. Okay. The chamber position is like bullets in a gun. You put the bullets into the chamber, and it's ready to fire. Okay. So, the reason we bring it back to that chamber position after the kick is in case we want to kick again and again. And we always bring it back to this position so that if the need would arise, we can easily just kick again or fire the kick off again. Okay? Turning kick, knife hand gun. Chumbi. Step your right leg back into knife hand guiding leg in L stance. Hana. Step forwards, turning kick followed by knife hand guiding. Hana. Do. Sitting stance, single punch. Hana. Single punch. Do. Set. Net. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Hana. Do. Set. Net.